Okay, so good morning to all of you. Today it's the first video for session 21-22 of your class, and myself Seema Singh, your computer teacher for the session. I'll be teaching in one or two sections of Standard 9, but I'm going to post the video for all the sections of your class, of Standard 9. So as I have already we all computer teachers have already told you about the books which we are going to follow, the name of subject and code, everything we had already discussed. So without wasting my time, I'm going to start with the chapter. In the beginning, let me tell you that we have basically about 5 to 6 units, we have about 2 parts of the subject. First one is your employability skills and second one is subject skills. So we are going to start with part A, where about 5 units are there, and same way in part B also 5 units. In part A, first 2 units are based on your English language, like communication skills, where how to communicate with other people in English and what are the different types of sentences, how sentences can be framed, all those things are discussed. And the second unit is based on self-management skills. So their importance of self-management, how to build self-confidence, all those things are discussed. For those 2 units, we teachers want you people to read those chapters first, so that we can have we can go through we can touch all the topics one by one. Okay, so today I'm going to start with the third unit, that is information and communication technology skills. In this unit, altogether we have 7 chapters, and I'm going to start with chapter 7, which is an introduction to ICT, and here the exercise part also once. So in the beginning, the introduction to ICT we are going to start with. So ICT basically stands for information and communication technology. First we create the knowledge base where different types of informations are there, and then we communicate it to others. And all the tools, all the resources, all the components, applications, systems that allow people and organizations to interact in the digital world will collectively known as ICT, okay? Information and communication technology. It comprises all communication technologies, from where we can communicate it to other people through internet, through mobile phones, through satellite transmission, wireless networks, etc. Then role and importance of ICT. As we know that ICT has changed every single thing, every routine of our daily life. Every aspect of our daily life routine has altered with the advent of ICT. It helps to improve the quality of our lives by giving an easy access to information as well as a large number of products and services. Okay, many things are there. We will discuss one by one its role in different fields. Okay, so let's start with the workplaces. ICT in workplace. Actually, the role of ICT in different areas is different. Okay, it can be used by the mining industry in a different way, and automobile industry in a different way, power plants in a different way, telecommunications industry in a different way. So let's start with this ICT in workplace. The World Wide Web has made it possible to search for information on varied issues such as education, health and nutrition, current affairs, social aspects, finance, and many other important issues which help us to improve and enrich our lives. ICT is very helpful at the workplaces that use robots and artificial intelligence in the manufacturing of products. You must have heard about the term robotics. Okay, what is robotics? Where every work is being done by robots with the help of their artificial intelligence. Like as we human beings, we behave according to our need, our requirement only. But robots, they will respond according to the coding done. Okay, so that intelligence which is feeded into them is known as artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence means intelligence which is artificial. It doesn't exist in reality. Okay, so it will ask the robot to hold a pen. It will hold only. Unless or until you haven't coded it to write, they won't perform it. So in the manufacturing of products, if we have programmed those robots to help in manufacturing of the products, then they will help, and with less manpower also we can manufacture the products at a larger scale. Okay, so next is ICT is used in many other workplaces like the mining industry for prospecting. Prospecting means searching in drilling and all. Okay, then auto industry. What is auto industry? Like in auto industries, every day they design different cars. Then those designs are assembled. If any fault is there, that is diagnosed, and then the safety tests and simulations are done. So all those things can be done with the help of ICT. What is simulation? Let me explain it to you. A dummy product will be used, tested in a dummy environment. A real, similar to real situation, an area is created where the thing will be tested, which you have produced now. Clear? So that is simulation. Then power plants for power generation and distribution. It is used in telecommunication industry for building and maintaining networks. Then finance agencies have access to a large amount of information about other companies and markets all over the world. Next is ICT in education. I don't think here I have to explain so much because you people are very well knowing nowadays what is the role of it. The videos which we teachers are posting, you people are watching those videos according to your own comfort level. Whenever you are feeling free, whenever you are getting time, you see the video. We means on the same day you have to do, but it's not like if morning only it is posted, you have to watch it morning only, because you will have your online classes. Once your classes get over, according to your comfort level, you can go through the videos. And then another thing, those videos, lectures and other things which are developed can be shared to the students. Teachers can use this ICT in their own ways for creating the information, for creating their own videos, for posting it to the students and all. Then it can be effectively used to develop content and conduct classroom training through videos, expert lectures and other such tools. Then we have TV channels, websites and apps use ICT services to create and transmit educational content and provide online training to other students who are living in the remotest parts of the world. Living there also, they can have access to the video conferencing, they can watch the videos posted by teachers, and then this way they can take advantage of ICT for making them learn the things which other students who are living in urban areas, they are learning. Same way they can also learn. Then ICT has improved the process of teaching and learning in many ways. Like students and teachers have access to a wide expanse of knowledge base. As I told, knowledge base is created by some people and then it is communicated to other people. So if it means wide expanse of knowledge base is there, then students as well as teachers, they both can have access to it. Then students can develop research skills at a young age. They don't have to be dependent on their school syllabus and all. They can search online, like nowadays online coding classes are provided. Students can be part of that and they can develop their research skills at a young age. Then teachers are able to collaborate and share their ideas and resources online. What does it mean? If I'll give you the example of PTM of your class, all the parents, all the students, all the subject teachers were there and they all were having healthy discussion there only. So same way if teachers are working on a single project, they can collaborate their work. Even if they are sitting at different locations, they can do it. Same thing applies to students also. Next is ICT in healthcare. Obviously, ICT is used in hospitals and all for maintaining the records of patients by administration, and then it also helps the doctors and nurses to diagnose, treat and monitor the patients. One can search for and learn about various diseases, their symptoms, cures and precautionary measures on the internet. If you want suggestion of any expert advice is required and that particular doctor is not there in that hospital, you can have a video conference with that particular doctor and you will get the proper suggestion from there through video conferencing or any other app or any other internet feature which you are comfortable with. Then ICT in governance, here that Digital India, when it was started, from there only, everything was computerized. Like we don't have to go to electricity boards for paying our bills. We don't have to go to municipality office for paying holding taxes and all. We don't have to go for applying for this PAN card and all, for tax payment, for ordering LPG cylinders, for enrolling for the electoral processes. Every form is available online. You fill it and you forward it to the authority. The thing which you want, you will get it. And even the payments like electricity, water bills, land bills, many things can be done online only. And all these things are possible because of ICT. Okay. Next is ICT in business. Here, as you know, we can go for e-commerce. Basically, is with the help of ICT only. There also the different business communications through email, video conferencing, mobiles, and marketing of products. Use of ICT in business. So let's start from here. Here, e-banking is also included. In e-banking, you can have your mobile banking, your app, internet banking. All those things will be included. ICT facilitates e-commerce, which includes marketing, product browsing, and shopping. Business communication through email, video conferencing, and mobiles and marketing of products, use of ICT business. E-commerce allows the users to search and compare various products and services and buy at competitive prices and get them delivered right at their doorsteps, thus saving time and money. I don't think I have to explain this thing. You people are knowing it. Only under which heading which things have to be explained. That you must know. Like as I told in ICT in business, e-commerce plus e-banking, both the things are included. E-reservations, all many things can come. E-reservations not only for like your railway reservation, aircraft reservation, airline reservation, then hotel reservation, all those things are included in business. Okay, so now the tools through which we communicate, the tools which are included in ICT, that we are going, it's not like the traditional with newspapers, TV, radios. Other than this, nowadays, what is the communication? What thing you always keep on holding in your hand? Smartphones, mobile phones, tablets, then different types of boards, interactive boards are available in market, which can be used for creating knowledge and then communicating it to other people. Always remember ICT, combination of information plus communication, then you recall the tools which can be used for these two things. You don't have to mug up these things. You just understand, try to correlate the things. First thing, we have a mobile phone. A mobile phone helps us in communication in both by voice and text mode. It also helps us to create documents, make presentations, collect data, and distribute information. Here basically what you have to discuss about the advantages, what things you can do with mobile phone. Mobile phones are used to surf the internet to get information on any topic in a very short span of time. Through mobile phones, students can access various educational videos online, participate in group discussions with other students across the globe, or download various educational apps for their use. With the help of banking apps, all financial transactions can also be done instantly. If you are doing with the help of app banking, that is known as mobile banking. But if you are doing it through a browser, that is your internet banking. Just make that difference. Okay. Then a tablet, similar to mobile phone, but it will have more similar features to a computer. Okay. Here you will get a nice keypad and all. A tablet is undoubtedly an exciting and new way to interact with technology. They are touchscreen enabled small computers that are easy to handle and maintain. Like these are the computers which are portable. You can easily carry it, you can easily maintain it, you can carry it from one place to another. Like if people who are in marketing area and they have to advertise for their products, they carry this tablets only so that they can show the product advantages and all to their customers easily. Okay, tablets are mostly used for downloading and accessing educational apps and interactive books, watching movies, playing games. This I don't think I have to explain it. Okay, then connecting with people on social media. Then we have interactive whiteboards. Interactive whiteboards, these are the boards which are available in market that can be connected to a computer, and then the thing which was there on a small screen, now you can see on a big screen, and there also touch screen is provided. You must have noticed the smart boards which were installed, new smart boards in our school. They all were touch screen enabled. So an interactive whiteboard, also commonly known as an interactive board or smart whiteboard, is a large display screen, usually in white color, that can be connected with a computer. In this way, presentations and other digital interactive content can be displayed and used effectively on the smart board. An interactive whiteboard in the classroom can be used by educators to write on and improve the presentation content as compared to chalkboards. Okay, so this is the means with the traditional board you can compare what is the advantage of whiteboards. Okay, then e-readers. These are basically like Kindle was there, where different types of books for reading it's available. An e-reader, also called an e-book reader, is a mobile electronics device that is designed primarily for the purpose of reading e-books, which are available in digital form. An e-reader is capable of holding thousands of books. Instead of carrying those thousands of books, if you have all those books in digital form in an e-reader, that is more comfortable for you. So they have given this Kindle is one of the most common examples of an e-reader. There, it's not like all those books you will get free. You will have to get a subscription for those books, and then you will download the digital format of those books in your Kindle or any other application or any other device which you're using. Okay, so here a question can be framed. Give an example of e-reader. What it is? Kindle. Okay, next is newspapers. In newspapers also you must have seen the change nowadays, how they make the collage of 2 to 3 things happening together and it is getting printed. And these news are also available in digital format online. Every news channel is having their own site where we can see the recent happenings, today's news, everything is available. Nowadays, newspapers are printed with the latest information available by using various sources influenced by ICT. The cutting-edge technology helps the news agencies to collect, collate, and print the news with greater efficiency. Various news portals are also available to provide us with online news anytime, anywhere. Some examples are given: prasarbharati.gov.in, timesofindia.indiatimes.com, NDTV, Indian Express, on. Okay, so 2 to 3 examples you learn also. Then radio. Radio instructions have been widely used for information broadcast. Radio broadcast technology has been used for distributing educational resources in the past. If you remember Pariksha Pe Charcha and all, it was telecasted with the help of radio also. Okay, unlike radio, television brings the eye and ear together. There only here you had to listen. Here both the things are there, and thus makes the audio visual experiences concrete, real, and immediate. You might have noticed in reality shows, they say one AV is available. What is that? Audio visual. We can watch a number of programs on our TV sets on sports, current affairs, entertainment, education, and many other areas. Okay, next is we have this email. Okay, email, you all are knowing, it is used for sending an electronic mail, but here both the parties must have an email ID through which we can communicate. Okay, and it will not take a fraction of a second also to reach to the second party. Let me read it, what important points are there, and accordingly you can underline it. Email is short for electronic mail. Similar to a letter, it is sent via the internet to the recipient. An email address is required to send or receive an email, and that address is unique to the user. Like your house address is used by so many people, but email ID, every individual will have their own. When compared to a traditional post, emails are delivered extremely fast from one computer to another. And you know, the person who will receive this email, they are not getting disturbed by this email. They can have notifications if they have switched it on, but people are not getting disturbed by one email has come. It can be sent and received from any computer anywhere in the world that has an internet connection. Email is an extremely useful ICT tool that can be used for giving instructions, serving as documentation, providing confirmation and communication rules and procedures, making recommendations, providing a status update, many things are there. Okay, now let's start with the exercise. This you people have to solve, and once we'll have the online class, that time we'll discuss. Okay, here multiple choice questions are there. Which of these activities are related to e-commerce? Online shopping, watching movies, inventory management, and socializing. So I have already told e-commerce means practice all these questions, and in online class we'll discuss, and after the discussion you all can note down in your copies. Okay, so thank you and have a nice day.